Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. Three idiots, a camera, and a review. I am Wilson, and yes, I said three. You heard that right, because I am joined by the man that does it. He only does it all, Toast.
Yes, hello.
Hello. And my soul brother, the talent himself, Mr. Berg.
Hi, my name's Dan.
And in this review, we're looking at this Transformers. It's the premium
How high are you right now?
It's getting there. The premium finished studio series Megatron.
By Takara Tomy.
Yeah, that's the box. And we'll start in his alt mode.
Can we start on why?
Why? Yeah, because I didn't buy the studio series version of this when it came out because I thought it looked bad, like the paint and stuff like that, or lack thereof.
Okay.
And when this came out, I only have a masterpiece version, and I want to have one that I can play with. I have from the other movies, but I don't have any like studio series.
This is the first live action Michael Bay
2007 Transformers Megatron
design.
Yeah.
So you have a masterpiece version of this.
Yes. But I don't
you're afraid to touch it?
I'm not afraid to touch it.
Does it suck?
No, it's fine, but I'm never going to transform him and stuff. And I was hoping that this would look decent in alt mode.
Now,
so back to how high I am, the answer is really high.
For clarification, just so I'm clear.
Yeah.
I have the original Hasbro 2007 Leader Class Megatron.
Yeah.
Right? It's all goofy toy colors, right? I don't remember ever seeing a thing that looked like this ever.
Well, it's from the first movie. And this is what he transforms into. It's pretty accurate.
Like a Cybertronian biplane?
Sure. It's just a spaceship, fellas.
It looks like a Klingon stabbing device.
All I remember is I thought it was cool in the movie when he would transform, and then
he transformed in the movie?
He'd go would fly.
Oh, Starscream.
Yeah.
Because Starscream's a plane.
Starscream's a regular plane, not a spaceship.
Because Megatron is a gun?
Look, we're not discussing the movies. Can we just discuss the fact that this is the toy and this is what he looks like? And there's this paint flaw. There's this paint flaw here that bothers me. I don't know why. Well, it like goes up higher than.
I think that's exactly. I think that's movie accurate.
You showed me this before we started filming, and I thought maybe this was a comparison piece for later.
Yeah. That
you had retouched the paint.
No.
Yourself.
You can see on the side there.
This is premium finish.
Well, have we mentioned premium finish yet?
Yeah, we in the title.
Okay.
Why would you buy that?
Because that is not premium.
No, it's not. And it was disappointing to see.
Though? How do you know?
Huh?
100% honesty. I don't know because I've seen the movie once.
Well, it's just you can tell. Look, they're trying to do this sort of like.
How do you know that's not movie accurate?
Because you come on.
No, I'm 100% serious.
Okay, maybe it is. When you're editing, find a picture.
I bet you he can't. I bet you he can't find a picture that remotely resembles this.
Okay.
Just like gray, silver, metallic angles.
So do you want to get him transformed then?
Can we?
We can.
Well, let's talk about this mode. What mode is this?
This is a horrible idea.
Did he crash? Is this after he's crashed?
No.
Okay. So this is his Cybertronian biplane.
Yes.
That's intentional. It's supposed to look like that.
Okay.
Yes.
I think it has terrible weathering paint, like all weathering and battle damage paint that Hasbro has done.
But this is Takara. So just as bad.
Would you like me to find a Hasbro box that also says Takara on it?
No, that's okay.
Oh, so this is a Takara only release?
No, I don't. No,
Do you know anything about this?
I don't.
Okay.
Other than it was.
But you wanted a toy that looked like this.
I did. but I didn't know that this would be here because this is hidden when he's in.
But you wanted a
robot
version
mode.
that turned into this vehicle mode. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have your opinions.
Okay. Good.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah. So it has terrible silver paint, and then it has some copper highlights on his I'm assuming will be his feet, thighs.
Feet, knees,
He has
thighs.
a random copper joint there.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's movie accurate.
Absolutely.
Um,
It's a strange, like, discolored piece just below on the nose. That's not really.
that's his beast former's mouth.
Yes.
You can see the teeth.
Sure.
Look in there. You can see his
I
tongue.
know. I see it.
We'll show the camera. Our viewers, all 25 of them, want Is it transformed right? Because it looks different.
Some
on
of
both
it's come
sides.
untabbed a little bit.
I don't.
But there we go.
Okay.
I actually was
It
doing
looks
this.
better that way.
Yeah, I was actually
It
doing
looks
that.
more like a plane.
No, it looks like it has those two jet thruster things like the original G1 Jetfire.
Yeah.
I mean Firestorm. I don't know what's his name.
I hate everything about this.
Okay.
You like
Great.
Cybertronian modes though.
Well, why don't we stop?
And what scale is he?
He's Voyager. So this is a pretty actually big sized vehicle mode.
Is he? And he's leader.
He's Voyager.
Okay.
Pretty sure he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if we hadn't have thrown the box away. Oh yeah, so he's a
The box is mostly in Japanese.
Yeah.
Do you really think so? Is it turning Japanese? God. I'm sorry. I just hate this thing.
Okay. Well, let's get it transformed into robot mode and see if you hate it more or less. All right, so robot mode, here he is. Let's take a look at some of the details on him here. If you didn't like the paint on the spaceship area, I don't know. How do you feel about how he looks as a robot? Paint-wise. Paint-wise only, not actual design or anything like that.
Honestly, the first thing I noticed, besides a giant sculpting issue,
Yeah.
and not the design sculpt, but a sculpting issue, is why his hips are not painted
Right.
and everything else is, or why they're not cast in the same plastic, or what the F is going
Yeah.
on.
That's a
'Cause
little
it's-
strange.
Glaringly ugly. And I also,
It doesn't match.
It is weird. It's a weird choice.
It's one of my complaints.
there's a lot more copper brown.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I think this mode is vastly superior to vehicle mode.
I would agree with you.
Excuse me.
I think the work done on the head is great, especially with those eyes.
It's a good amount of detailing in a small space.
Yeah, and I think just there is. All right, you're not gonna die, right?
Hoping I am.
Okay. No, there's great.
Having flashbacks to 15 years of anger.
There's great detail sculpted in within them. I don't mind the way it looks on the knees and stuff here, the paint. I mean, it is what it is, but
it's harder to tell that there's crappy silver paint on
Yeah.
in this mode.
yeah.
There's just too much going on.
Was one of the other things would be this gap would be, I think, one of your problems. There's a gap on one side, and that's just because of transformation.
It's a 3D video now.
Yeah, whoa. Whoa.
Oh wait, that's what?
Can't do that.
That looks so bad.
Yeah,
And I'm willing to bet that's exactly how he is in the movie too.
I wouldn't bet on that, but I'm not going to argue. because somebody will come out and be like, "Oh, that's actually true. He's supposed to have a left hollow arm."
Well, see, this is where you tab on his shoulder cannon that he doesn't have and never had. And this is the battle damage he took.
So I'll wait for that gap filler upgrade set that
please.
comes out. We
spend more money on this guy. That sounds like a great idea.
Articulation wise, he's got standard articulation out with the arms like that. All of 360. These go in and out for transformation. He does not have any swivel. His head's highly
Do they
articulated.
not move at all?
What do you mean?
His fingers?
No. Sorry. His head is highly articulated on a
there's more
ball
shitty
joint
plastic underneath his head.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that. See?
Covered up real well.
You could cover that up.
Yep.
Or just paint it.
Yeah. There is no waist swivel. He's got good range back and
chunky feet
and forward. Yeah, so the wings basically fold up in here, and these gaps are covered just from all the pieces folding and coming in there. Got some knee bend.
Yeah.
Out to the side.
How do you feel about those knees, knee guy?
I'm impressed with the range, but it is ugly.
It just looks like Revoltech Spider-Gwen.
and then some great ankle tilt, so you can get wide poses.
I don't think it's clear enough how much I hate this design.
We'll get there. Don't worry. You'll have your time to shine.
Yes, what accessory?
Accessory-wise, he comes with a mace. I don't have it here with me, but just know that the mace is this thing right here that connects when his arm folds in. It had no paint on it, and it was just this nasty.
We all saw it on
Wednesday,
and
nobody knew what it was except me.
I was unimpressed.
It's not impressive. It needs its own paint, and even then, I don't think I would ever display him with it. So it doesn't.
Does he have it in the movie?
He does. He goes and then pulls it out from his wrist like that. And Sam's standing there with. I feel like we've had this fucking conversation, but he's standing there with the Allspark going, "I don't want maybe this Allspark," and he goes, "Raw," and hits the building, and then Sam falls down the building, and that's when Optimus catches him. Remember that? No. God, I love with you being back. All right. All right, and for size, we have them next to the Studio Series. I think this is Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. It may be actually the original 2007 Transformers Optimus. How can I tell, you may ask? Good question, Berg. I don't know. Two swords? Who knows? I'm just taking a guess. And then Ravage.
Yeah, you can tell me exactly how... You can tell me exactly how Starscream transforms and his mace, but you can't tell me which Optimus this is. No. What can you tell me what size this Optimus
Voyager. So it does seem like he should be leader, but I don't think he's leader. He seems too small for a leader.
But he's the new leader.
If I had my phone, I would look it up.
What am I looking up?
Premium finish Megatron, Studio Series Megatron.
I'm looking up Megazord. I don't see him in here.
So he is a Voyager. He's a larger Voyager, clearly. I remember there being a size difference in the movie, personally. I could be wrong, but I think it looks good. I like a smaller Optimus to a big, mean Megatron. And Ratchet's from the Bumblebee movie.
I thought this was Ravage.
Yeah.
Rumble? Frenzy?
Cyclonus.
Oh.
Even though they're not supposed to go together, I think the three look pretty good.
Yeah.
For Bay Transformers.
Agree to disagree. I see one Transformer and two eyesores.
Actually, yeah, I'd agree with that.
Oh, man.
Can you guess which ones? Well, let us know in the comments below.
He can pass a 1-foot test.
There you go. All right. Final thoughts. Toast, start us off.
Hold on.
Oh.
So price.
$54.99 on Big Bad Toy Store.
How do you feel about that price?
I feel it's a little high. I understand the price with it being Takara's name on it.
Yeah, the box doesn't say Hasbro anywhere on there, so this is possibly an import. The entire box is in Japanese.
Yeah.
So it's possibly an import, which is more money, but it does seem high to me for what you're getting.
Yeah.
As far as final thoughts go, I would never show this thing in vehicle mode again. In robot mode, he looks okay for a $30 toy. Over 50 is inexcusable, but the paint at least looks good.
Bullshit. Sorry.
What is painted looks okay.
Sorry.
At least compared to vehicle mode. I would give it
It's technically functional.
2 hammers.
It gets 1 hammer because it can stand.
I would give it 2 hammers. It is
Wow.
technically functional.
Is it though?
See, one of the problems I have is with the premium finish name. They painted it, but half-assedly.
Holy crap! I just noticed more problems with it. Anyway.
And then it's hollow. It's still the same hollowness that Hasbro's been doing for years. Like this forearm,
Yeah.
There's nothing premium about this or the hole up there.
You know, if his knees slid forward, it'd look better.
It would.
Sorry. Didn't mean to keep hijacking.
That's the ugly knee. This right here is the ugly knee that I was talking about before. But anyway, I'm sticking with 2 hammers.
We forgot to mention he does come with the city mode. With that in mind and the terrible, terrible paint job, the gaps is embarrassing. What I didn't notice and we didn't notice is that these brown pieces or copper also are not painted.
Mm-hmm.
That I just noticed now because I had been like, oh, at least these copper pieces are painted, but no, these aren't. Just cast.
Yeah.
Could easily solve by just putting anything on there.
Sure.
I'm gonna give him a 1.5 because he can stand. The sculpt here is something that we've seen. The sculpt isn't bad for what it is,
Right.
but there's nothing like it's not a better sculpt than anything we've seen. The articulation for premium figure is kind of there. It really bothers me that his hands can't move. Like that's just laziness. It really the paint, the lack of paint in some spaces, the terrible application of the paint.
Yeah.
The gappiness. Like this is inexcusable. Like this looks like your toys broke to me. Like I'm used to this because this is how Hasbro Transformers have been
forever.
Yeah, like that's fine. But this, and then you covered up on that side.
Yeah.
And it's transformation. Well, we just looked up a bunch of other ones, and they don't have that issue. So yeah, and I cannot separate my hate of this design, added with the fact that it seems like for premium finish, as Toast mentioned, just seems like no, you failed. And this, like, it literally looks like, oh yeah, we could have just put a channel there and you could just slide that.
Yeah.
And then that giant ugliness would go away.
Yeah.
Everywhere I look, I just... Ugh.
All right, this guy was going to rate a little higher, and then you guys pointed out a few more things that do irritate me. I will say this. They're using the old original Studio Series mold of this figure, so they weren't ever going to... I think when they say the premium finish, it's just it's just referring to the paint. Like I don't think they were ever going to update the design of the actual toy any, which that doesn't mean that those aren't still flaws. Like the huge gap in the shoulder's a problem. The gap in the arms is a problem, and that's for a studio series. Like, studio series is supposed to be the higher quality one. Like, come on, guys, let's do a little better.
If they're reusing a mold, an older mold, then some of those decisions make more sense. But
Yeah.
the paint is still
The paint, I like it a lot in robot mode. You can still find flaws and stuff, and lack of paint in certain areas, but it's better than it is in the ship mode. I'm really disappointed with the ship mode, quite honestly, and that's how I was mainly going to display him. The mace I don't care about, as you can tell, because I forgot it. So 3.5 for this guy. He was going to get a 4. I still have fun with him, and he's going to look good with my collection of first movie Transformers and stuff. And, you know, fun for me is a big thing. I have fun with them. I have fun listening to you guys shit on them. So thanks. That was fun.
I didn't shit on him.
No.
I,
So let us know what you think. And his price is high. Yeah, his price, even for Takara, for what you get, is high.
so you're high.
Yep. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, spread the word, and thanks for watching. And we're glad we could get all three of us together for this review. Woohoo!
Are we?
All right, not anymore.